Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Blue Lady!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, red play.
To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Henry running to the left. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Mahomes. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's Henry on the counter. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to Henry. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. This one's caught. It's Shaquille near the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
No gain on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow. 15.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy
Looking in the air here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw here, third down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To throw here on first down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Check out!
Again to throw on second. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Still has some space inside the 35. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
I don't need to.
Now it's Mahomes. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Yellow. I go on, 80.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Here he goes, third and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
New York knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick.
There's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. The give for the first time to Rashad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep... And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Take off.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This is Genty on second. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Finds Genty underneath. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. They're going to throw for it on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henry on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I mean, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Putting a receiver in motion. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it sets up 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Cade York now on for the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. York knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
On the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Henry goes up and over for the touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points.
Jaguars 7. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's a good-looking play by the Clemson rookie, and it gets him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Looking on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings push the lead to 20.
Jaguars 7. Cade York to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Back to work they go after the interception. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they've really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He throws a bullet to this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Jaguars watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Back to Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Jaguars into punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Trying down the middle of Henry. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down around the 34. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's Henry running left. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Yellow.
3rd and long for Mahomes. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yellow, collect. 180.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. York good on the point after. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
34, Jaguars 7. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Giving this to Genty. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Past midfield.
70 Lions. Let's go. 70 Timber. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
Another give here to Genty. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set. Hiking. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Lucky. 60 Bison. 60.
Blowing from the gun here. Hits his running back. Shoots away from one. By a man. He's in the clear. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hiking. 18.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
This one is up and good. And the Jaguars still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with Henry. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Yellow.
22 yards.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
Back to throw Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Once more, here's Henry. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
15.
Running back motions right. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. York knocks it through. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And they pick him off again! And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, here's Henry again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
That one's a miss, so he hung it out right about upright. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They go to Genty on the dump off. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Let's go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're throwing it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw now. That's Helm on the catch, left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They motion Waddle over left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation, and this will come from just inside his end zone. Looking to return from the 29, and he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Genty on the draw. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Working now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And 16 at the Vikings 43-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Well, right side, caught by Smith. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defense.
And they pick him off again! Ernest Jones with the pick. And he gives them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
37. Jaguars 20.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Henry running to the left. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And off to Jency. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Gain 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. first down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Let's go. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But